Hello, hello, my name is Callista and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we made our way to the village of Haven and it's, a nice looking place, nothing ominous feeling at all. And we were told that we were allowed to head up to the village store, trade for supplies, but then we were told in no uncertain terms that we were to leave and never come back. And absolutely, under no circumstances, is snooping allowed. And of course, sir, we will be obeying those rules.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Were you up? Were you down? Chasing rabbits round the town. Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Come, Bonnie Lynn. We've a bed to put you in. It is soft, it is warm. It will shelter from the storm. Come, Bonnie Lynn. We've a bed to put you in. Dear Bonnie Lynn. Sleeps the peaceful crib within. A mossy stone, a finger bone. No one knows but Lynn alone. Dear Bonnie Lynn. Sleeps the peaceful crib within.
And to add to the creepy factor, we have a random-ass child spouting poetry.
Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Off with you, child. Who are you? Where is everyone else? Do you know Brother Genitivi? Yeah, the only people that are hanging around the village square are this kid and a guard. Where is everyone else?
In the chantry. Mother wanted me to go to the chant, but she doesn't get to tell me what to do anymore. I'm sick of listening to Father Eirik, along with the babies and the girls. Soon I'll be old enough to go up the mountain and...
Go up the mountain? Father Eirik, why do you have male priests? And what? And what?
Nothing. It's just nicer up there. You wouldn't understand. Lowlanders don't belong here.
Okay.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Persuade. I bet you're a clever boy. What do you know about Haven? Intimidate. Tell me what you know or you'll be sorry you ever saw me. Never mind. I bet you're a clever boy. What do you know about Haven?
Haven is Haven. But I have a secret. Do you want to see?
Yes, show me. No, never mind. Yes, show me. The boy pulls out something from his pocket and shows it to you. A finger bone, bleached white by the sun and polished through constant handling. Who did that belong to? Where did you get that? Ew, creepy. This might have a perfectly innocent explanation. I can't exactly come up with one right now, but I'm sure there might be. Where did you get that?
Over by the mountain. It's lucky. I keep it with me. Don't tell anyone, all right?
Okay, small child. Ugh. Not only does he spout poetry, he's got random-ass finger bones in his pocket. That ain't right.
Very well.
Oh, this looks nice.
There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a starstruck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time, and you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots. Kings don't need to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
And starstruck maids, apparently.
Oh, Alistair. I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm trying to figure out where this is an Inquisition. Because this is if you either don't know or don't remember, the starting location in Dragon Age Inquisition is the village of Haven. It's here. And I think, because there is a dock that kind of comes out, and there's a frozen lake. If you remember that. Also, I apologize if you can hear banging in the background. Those would be fireworks. I'm currently filming this on November 7th, and November 5th was Bonfire Night, and round here we love Bonfire Night. I like Bonfire Night too. Admittedly, I like it because I find it funny explaining why we celebrate it to people who aren't familiar with the holiday. Just that reason alone. You tried to blow up our king. Now we get to blow you up every year. Yeah, I see that house. Don't worry, I see that house. And we have a book. Death of a Templar. The dry, dusty earth swallows up salty drops that splatter its surface. A tiny insect pauses, sensing the vibrations, and scurries off, leaving behind its invisible enemy. As the drops fall, the dark circles merge together, expressing a mirror to their creator. The primal emotions of bloodlust and sorrow blend into a lethal cocktail that breaks the strongest of men. The jurisdiction of strength must be left to the spirit, not the arm nor chest. Only the wisest turn to his inner sanctuary to partition the mind from an all-consuming madness. Seductive voices whispering promises of glory weighting down the weaker path of the flesh, bringing a death far worse than that of hot lead or steel. These blank, hollow promises will echo the unfathomable eternity. I'm going to read that line again. These blank, hollow promises will echo the unfathomable eternally. Living comfortably amongst material possessions, it is easy to misunderstand the true meaning of uncontrollable hate. Failing to understand the power of fighting against pure, unfaltering beliefs, against foes that listen only to their soul. Uncontrollable hate. Influenced and thus removed from innocence, the scar is permanent and internal. The rain, now red, feeds the debt owed for actions past, seeking further into the earth as the mind draws slower. What was it that drew him, himself, what was it that drew him, himself, to this situation? The mind ebbs and parts to a lingering memory of true innocence. He entered war as a newborn enters the world, unknowing of both the horrors and the light of the Maker that will save him. The sound of metal sliding along leather comes from above him. From the second he was born to his soon-to-be dying breath, his mind was processing and analysing knowledge and experiences. It is true that he thought he could be wise in his own eyes, but only the most humble recognises that he knows very little. Bias, speculation, and all of false pretenses make way to the sound of the sweeping steel, and then finally, his soul. As ready as his eyes dry from this final understanding, enters his promise of its purest form. From The Death of a Templar by Sir Andrew, Knight of Andraste and Templar Archivist, 9-4 Dragon. Very interesting. We got some ox, more chickens, Deathroot, give. No Deathroot gets left behind.
I've never heard of any village out this way. Is this place even on a proper map?
It isn't, mate. It isn't. Okay, so the Chantry up there, that's still the main building. The main building where all your kind of followers, well, I say all your followers, where the war table is whilst you're still in Haven. That's that building up there. The Chantry building remains the same. There is like a downward slope. It's been a while since I played Inquisition. Since I played the opening of Inquisition. So I'm just, like, I'm trying to do, like, the mapping in my brain. So I think... Oh, I think in the future one of these buildings must be the tavern. I think. And like I said, I'm 50-50 on whether that little dock over that way and the lake, I think that must be the frozen lake, but I'm not entirely certain. Ah, pumpkin patch. I'm not too afraid of pumpkin patches. If this was a cornfield, I'd be bricking it. I do not trust cornfields. Bad things happen in cornfields. Do you have anything to say?
Strangers are nothing but trouble.
Okay. The Avars. Ooh. Driven across the Frostbacks in ancient times, the Alamari tribesmen split into 3 groups. One settled the Ferelden Valley, one was pushed into the Kakari Wilds, and the last returned to the mountains. Modern Fereldans bear little resemblance to their Alamari ancestors, and the Chasens remember few of their traditions. But the Avars have changed little throughout the ages. Like the Chastened, the Avars are not a united people. Each tribe fends for itself and is beholden only to its Thane. They still follow their own gods, Korth the Mountain Father, Hakon Winter's Breath, the Lady of the Skies, as well as dozens of animal gods never named to outsiders. Nothing lasts in the mountains. Wind and rain eventually eat away the strongest holds. Valleys that were arable one generation are locked in year-round ice the next. Game is constantly on the move. Even among themselves, the Avar make no absolute promises. They wed by a tradition in which the groom struggles to untie a tightly knotted rope while the bride sings a hymn to one of the gods. However many knots he has undone by the time her song ends is the number of years she will spend with him. Lowlanders often forget that there is no such thing as a permanent alliance in the Frostbacks. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. I am very interested in the Avars.
It will be done.
And the Chastened, to be fair. We got a fair amount of information about the Avars in Inquisition. I mean the, oh crap, what was it? Not the Descent. What was the other one? Oh, bugger, that's going to annoy me now. Oh, God. Why can't I remember what that DLC was called? There's the Descent, Trespasser. Nope. The name of it has completely gone. But you know the one I mean. The one where you go into the Frostback Basin and you're on the trail of the first ever Inquisitor. That one. We learned a lot about the Avars in that DLC. We still have relatively little information on the Chastened, though.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
I should be going. Why does everyone tell me that like I don't already know it? Can you tell me about Haven? Have you seen a man called Brother Genitivi? This is the shop I'd like to trade. Number 2 is a fair question, but I don't think it's one that Artin would ask. 1, it's a little rude, kind of aggressive and hostile. And also, I think Artin gets the idea that these people are very far away from the rest of civilization, and they don't often see outsiders. And so the fact that, you know, there are 4 of them and one of them isn't even human, I think she can understand why they'd all be like, oh crap, you're not from around here. So I think she's kind of understanding. Can you tell me about Haven?
How would you describe the place you know only as home?
I should be going. Have you seen a man called Brother Genitivi? Is this a shop? I'd like to trade. Is this a shop? I'd like to trade.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Thank you, sir. What do you have? Ooh. Oh, Oh dear, I forgot to empty my inventory. Oh dear, okay, well I could do that now. Fire arrows can go. Crossbow, longbow, darkspawn stuff can go. I meant to give that to Zevran, and I never did. Whoops. Shale. You have a small flawed nature crystal. But we do have that. Okay, so these can go. Yeah, okay. These can all go. And we'll keep this one. Okay. The shields can go. Templar armor. Ancient elven boots. That can go. These can go. Ceremonial armor. Alistair? No. And the Kadash Stompers, they're medium boots. I don't think no one uses medium armor. All the rogues are in light boots, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So the Kadash Stompers can go. Iron Ring can go. Meant to give that to Oghren, I'm pretty sure. Okay, these can go. And Silver Chalice. Some of these can be given to what's his face? The dwarven ambassador guy. And we can give that to Liliana. Okay. Okay, now what do you have for sale? Nothing here. Nothing here. I think I will take the health potions. And the lessers, because why not? There we go. And yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Now then, Liliana. How's this?
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
There we go. Okay, yeah, so, that's gonna be a problem. But maybe we'll be fine. Our inventory is, you know, it's upgraded to the highest level. So it might be okay. I'm trying to remain optimistic. Now then, yeah, we're just leaving. So, oh no, I'm accidentally going into this house. Oh dear, how terrible. Seems nice. Oh, nope. This altar appears to have been used recently. A pool of blood remains running over the sides in dark rivulets.
I was not expecting to find something so unsettling.
Used for food preparation, perhaps?
Does meat bleed that much? Don't be stupid. I don't think so. Ooh. I was about to say number one's a stupid thing, but Artin, as a princess, I don't think Artin's ever necessarily, like, cooked her own food. Like, why would she? She had kitchen staff to do that for her. I mean, like, and also the only meat she's ever really eaten is nug. So I guess for, like, food preparation purposes, she might actually not know how much an animal bleeds. It's between 1 or 3. I don't know why this is giving me so much pause. Like I said, on one hand, she's a princess. She wouldn't know food preparation. But at the same time, what kind of... Like, it's an altar. How many people do you know that prepare food on an altar? Then again, if they're like... This could be some kind of odd, like, and we give thanks to the maker for this hare, for this pigeon, for this pheasant, whatever. I think, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Does meat bleed that much?
I'm just trying to be optimistic. The other explanation is slightly more disturbing.
This village is not quite what it seems, is it?
No. No, it is not. And while we're here, we're gonna take their stuff. Ooh, another love letter. My darling Reginald. Yeah, this is the Silent Sisters. Delicate matter. Yeah, this is the Biller's Butchers. Oh, I don't know. I genuinely do not know. You know what? I'm gonna read all of them. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. My darling Reginald, I burn for you. And because of you, please use the enclosed tincture if our love is to endure. Sorry. To Wareth Lowstone. Age, race, height, I care not for the differences others perceive. But matching your helmet to my tunic for the amusement of standing in line with your new Silent Sisters invited attention where none was desired. I will not suffer your company again. Alison Highover. Scribbled below, gonna miss knocking heads with those girls. A delicate matter. While I am overjoyed at the prospect of having you, an unwelcome guest requires that you excuse yourself by the postern of my estate to avoid a mark upon our reputations. M. Miss Ambrose. A long, slow grind, the motion careful, aided by generous application of oils. Size is no concern with my equipment, and I am always mindful when stuffing, not risking a burst before every order is fulfilled. My meat goes hand in hand with satisfaction. Your interest astounds, but it is not mine to question a customer's choice in nighttime reading. £3 sausage again next week. No cheek, of course. Yours, Biller's Butchers. Darling, when next we meet, I would find it agreeable for you to leave your hat on, and mayhap your boots as well, and trousers, shirt too, and I shall facilitate said clothed status by locking my door and posting a guard. Duly warned, X. My elf fruit, the herbalist suggested powdered Bronto horn. I was very discreet. Your sunflower. You are filthy! A beast! Such depravity I have never been forced to suffer! How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining! Madam, I love you! Sir O'Gold. My dearest Virginia Trueroyal, regarding Bodice Ripped. Enclosed are 7 silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said bodice. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favourite shirt, the booking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait, but I was certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Yours, Sir Rival Grouseman. Dear Sir John, your ministrations, while well-intentioned, hold no promise. Do not despair, for it is not you, it is of me. I require an interval to acquaint myself with the personage you awakened. I am certain we can maintain an amiable accord, and that engagements with our mutual associations will not be awkward. Mari. Oh, Mari, you fool. Of course they'll be awkward. They're always awkward. Now, did the guy... Yeah, he saw us going into the house. Whoa, oh shit, oh shit. Game. Game, no! No! No!
So, tell me, you have any children, grandchildren, I don't know, great-grandchildren?
What would make you think I have any children at all? You have to know I've spent most of my life in the circle of magi.
You just seem like the grandmotherly type to me, I don't know.
I suppose I'll take that as a comment on my demeanor and not my age.
Mages aren't forbidden to marry or anything, are they? It's not such an outlandish question.
Isn't it? What sort of man would marry a mage, do you think?
Well, how about another mage? There are just as many men as there are women within the circle, as I recall.
That sort of union is not encouraged. Although that does not stop us from seeking out each other's company from time to time.
All right. Suddenly you don't seem quite so grandmotherly to me anymore.
Good. I would hope not.
And I'm back. Unfortunately, my last save was right after I entered Haven, so I had to do all of that again. But, you know, I did. I've put in a new save right here so that, you know, if the game crashes again, I won't have to go through all of that.
Very well.
Now, fingers crossed. No more crashing. Okay. Okay, everything seems to be fine. Okay. I'm really sorry, cultists. But all I wanted was to look in your homes. I'm terribly sorry. You next. And down you go. Now you. Come on. Down. Cripple him. And I'm assuming that the child ran to safety.
Very well.
Go. Oh, it's still that guy. Come on, who's gonna get him first? I think the mages are. Oh, Qwinn is. Qwynn's getting him. There we go.
Could not have done better.
Okay. Now, what did they have on them? Nothing suspicious, it seems. Okay. Yeah. The only place left for us to go is, the Chantry. Did I miss anything? I didn't. Okay. Yep. They all know. Okay, you're going down first. Out of my way. Sweet. There we go. Larry. Kick him. Go. Guys, if you're blocked, would you maybe like to come further up? Thanking you. I see you up there, but I mean, if we're fighting everyone, oh no, the traders buggered off.
Very well.
Ooh. Locket, an antique cameo depicting a beautiful woman with jewels in her hair. The cameo is set in the front of a filigreed gold locket. How lovely. Antivan leather boots. A handsome pair of boots made of luxurious Antivan doeskin. Elf flight arrows and mage's eye. Ooh. Lovely. Now what is back here? Oh! A corpse! Lovely. The armor and clothing left on this dismembered man indicate that he was he was a knight of Redcliffe under Arl Eamon's service. That he was from Redcliffe, one of Arl Eamon's knights. Oof. All of these houses contain bodies, I'm telling you. These people. Everywhere you look, bloodshed. All right, mate.
As you say.
Sweep. Oh, I always feel guilty when they go down so fast. more of them up there. But I want the death route. Come on. No, none of them are mages. Sweep. Shoot.
This is a waste of time.
There we go. And to think, the Inquisition was built on all of this.
Very well.
It sounds like they are singing the chant in there. Maybe we should have a look.
Again, could they get any more creepy? People are being slaughtered outside and they're inside singing hymns. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. Now then. I'm wondering if I want to save what's in there for the next episode. Do I want to be mean? I mean, with the cut, you know what, I'm gonna be mean. I had to suffer through having to redo all of Haven. I'm gonna be mean. In the next episode, we will enter the Chantry and just see who this Father Eirik is. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.